afternoon, or evening. This is IdiOtBlog 334.
Metal Monday!
We're listening to Kaijan.
Jesse! Elias! Welcome to Metal Monday! What's up? You're listening to a Metallica cover. We got many participants on this. It's Liam, Male 03, Matt Dunlop, Screamer Bob, and bass by Kaijan. I was gonna lay bass on this. I did vocals, and I was gonna do the bass. I've also considered stealing the bass from somebody, popping it in. Who has the most aggressive one? Balls of justice painted green, money's talking. Well, let's get this guys again.
Balls of justice painted green, money talking. Power wolves be such a doll, hear them stalking.
Now, I will say something. It's fucked up here. Liam only does this. But they don't just do do the whole time. They go do sometimes. And you didn't fucking do it. Nothing can save you. Justice is lost. Right. Done. Pulling your strings, justice is gone. Seeking no truth, winning is all. Find it so grim, so true, so real. I'd like to start doing some covers, and I know I said this before, but I'd like to start doing some just because that's what I like to do sometimes. When I move away from doing music as much, I just kind of only do covers. It's like I'm in storage mode or some shit, and I just move back into learning covers. And I make a new set of covers familiar and accessible to me. Supremacy! I can't believe the things you say. Oh, I can't believe, Christ, you pay. Nothing can save us. Justice is lost. Justice is right, justice is done. Pulling your strings, justice is gone. Seeking no truth, winning is all. Find it so grim, so true, so real. Like a cowardly lion. What are you talking about? Boom, 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 boom. This could be a little bit higher in volume. A little note there. It needs to be a little bit higher to match the way it sounded on the album. The it needs to kind of be towed back in the beginning and pull. It needs to have a volume fluctuation going. Sorry. Sorry, I do that every time I listen to Metallica. And so I saw a picture of the guy I'm featuring today, Kai Jun. Jesse Elias, I don't know. Jesse, I saw a picture of him, and he's fucking around with Legos and listening to death metal. I'm sorry, but Metallica's my band of choice. And this is my album of choice, and Justice for All, my all-time favorite Lego building album. Put the fucking thing on repeat play. If you got a 6-disc changer, you got enough room for Metallica Kill 'Em All, Ride of the Lightning, Master of Puppets, Black Album, and Justice for All, and more. You decide if you want a Magnetic Saint Anger or the other choices like S&M or the Garage Days Band. What you talking about, Chris? I'm saying if you have a 6 CD changer, there's just room for 6 Metallica albums, okay? So shut the fuck up and play those 6 albums over and over and over on your fucking boombox. If it's the early 2000s, there's nothing better to do. Grunge has died. Metallica survived. Like an angry sailor. I swear, if Metallica goes around in the pirate days, that's what they be listening to. Man. Now see, they don't do it. He didn't do it. It's not did-do. Every time, it goes did-do. Sometimes. It was the hardest part about singing lyrics, is that every time it didn't do. Wow. So sometimes it goes 665, 665, and sometimes it goes 665, 556. Yeah, I'm being real picky here, but I read a real cool article about the nuances like that Metallica does. Usually not in the tabs. So if you operate off tabs, you probably won't catch it. Justice is right. Justice is done. Pulling your strings, justice is gone. Winning is all, but it's so grim, so true, so real. All right, you guys, I'm being such a dork. But it's so grim, so true, so real. Fucking chord. Fuck it. Fucking chord. There we go. All right, you guys. All right, here. Dolly hit Dolly. The double C. Mercy. It's got that real band feel to it. Woo! The drums have a sampled tone. Doesn't mean they aren't played by a real person. I've learned that a few ways. This one's gonna have to come down a little bit. It's full volume. Dolly Hit Dolly, the double C, murder scene. I'm gonna scroll up to get more on the details. This is a song I put out in 2009. Released at recorded at Killingsworth Studios in Long Island, New York. Who misses the band so dang much? It says, Razor Toe Productions is the lead vocalist here. Dropping the like. Razor Toe Productions. Good singing. That was a cool little drop tone. Now this guy here, Kai Jun, has a bunch of promotional stuff on his page. So if you go on over to his page, it may take you 3 minutes to finally get there, but eventually you'll get there and you'll see, oh shit, there's the music. And when you get there, you'll get a good reflection upon the nature of the guy. You'll see how many times he's promoted other artists. That being said, you also see get a lot of memes and things like that you'll get to see. It's pretty funny. I caught that self-made meme of him doing a Lego build. So I want to talk about something. Sometimes I get this feeling like I just miss the live stuff, the playing with a band, playing with other people, making music with people in person, playing off of each other in the live moment. Improvisational, coordinated tightness in practice. And I miss developing that rapport with people in a big way. The musical rapport. And it's not the same here on BandLab. It's quite fun. I'm not gonna knock it, but I'm just saying it's not the same thing as it was when I was doing it in person for so many years. I get a feeling of missing, of longing, and of self-reflection, where I think I didn't really do everything I could back then. And maybe if I pushed myself a little bit more, maybe I'd be just still in that industry or in that world. And maybe I chickened out. Maybe I took the easy way out, I thought at the time, or something. Sometimes I have those thoughts, and they chase me around in my brain, and I find ways to cut them down in the day. But either way, it leaves me sometimes feeling like maybe the music isn't as important as I make it. It shouldn't be as focused on it, and I want to draw away from it. And it's just because I haven't been able to connect the way I've wanted to with it. The way I wanted to. It doesn't mean that I'm not satisfying people or needs. I just don't feel like its values holding, maybe, or something. I don't know how to describe it, but it's more like it's a tossed up feeling, okay? I saw a post, he made a post that said something along the lines of missing live shows, and I gotta say, I wasn't much of a outgoing live show kind of guy, unless I was playing in the show, and then I would stick to practice, but I still had a lot of it in my routine, and it slowly fell out of my routine, and then quick as I had less bands, and then it dropped out as I stopped playing in bands. Flat out. The amount of times I was having and being in the music scene was way low. It was like a show a year or less. And then in slowing down from that even more so over time. Especially as I enveloped myself here on BandLab. And, yeah, I want to talk about it. It's not like it's a musical suicide, and it's not like my creative juices are even... because I have ways of creating new avenues outside of where I've already been, and I conceptualize all the time, so that's not my problem. It's just sometimes I'm not drawn in enough, if that makes sense. It's kind of cool right there. You guys know this is one track, dude. Wow. That is the end of the pre-recorded copy. The live show continues. We've only gotten 2 songs in 16 minutes. Some choice lengths on these tracks. This is weird. Sour cream and onion. It's sour cream and green onion, folks. What's these regular big onion slices doing on the package? Looks like random onion slices. It's supposed to be sour cream and green onion, fuckers. Jesus, roll my eyes. Wow. That's some solid work. I swear it got louder and louder and louder as I was listening. Wow. Metal thing, I don't know. I guess this is a cool hand drum sound. The bass, the highs, the mids. I love the little stutters. It's like a triplet-y thingy. Sup, family? Boom. Familiar. Of the family. Familiar. It's just a cool thing. I love the relationship between the word family and familiar. I don't know what it is, but it's so cool. It's like the word leave. Very cool word. It has so many different meanings. But leave is not the same exactly as that relationship between family and familiar. It's just an understanding of thought that I like. When you think about what you see the word family and think about what it means, and you see the word familiar and think about what it means, and then you draw them together. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about right there, but I've been doing good. I've been irritable a little bit lately. I should probably go check in with my AA group and see if there's somebody there. We have a Zoom group. Our fellowship has a little Zoom group that's always open that you can go there. And if you need to just kind of blow off some steam or talk to somebody, you can. And I probably should have signed in and talked to somebody today. My wife isn't listening to me or listening to anything I say today. She's just like walking away and doing other things in the middle of me talking. Ultimately, having a really shitty day because of some stuff that happened in the morning. I just woke up wanting to spend time with my family, and my wife woke up wanting to get away from me. So she got all irritated with me when my hand was in the wrong position, and then it was a crazy. I don't want to get into my personal stuff, but just long story short, I was laying with my daughter, my hand was in a weird spot, and she just jammed it out of the way. And I was like, please don't. And it just turned into an argument. And I've been in a bad, shitty mood all day. Fucking what the fuck? I didn't touch anything. Stupid cable. Been meaning to fix for a while. So that was the I don't know improvisation. This is defining a crashing wave. New master. I'm gonna fly up on that. You slide up in the player, and yeah, you know, it's nice to have a group. I mean, there's a cool app. There's a cool app out there, and a lot of people don't know about this app. Well, the Zoom app is the second part of it, but the first part of it is there's an app. I think it's called Barstool. Let me look here. Gotta look on a different app. Different phone, I mean, to find the app. Get you the right name of it, everybody. Come on. Find it already. Shit got disorganized quick. Excuse me. Where is it? There it is. It's called Meeting Guide. I know music is helpful, music is a cure, but sometimes the cloud of irritation and all that comes over you in a way. It tries to isolate you from the music. Yeah, I got all these instruments around me. I could just pick them up and start playing them. That's right. But the cloud keeps my hands from moving, and it's a paralyzing effect. It's inner thoughts, and that's a funny thing. That's what we were talking about last week, and I was doing fine with my inner dialogue last week. Now this week, I didn't have anything signed in yet on a Zoom meeting with my group. It's Monday, so I've just avoided them a day and a half now, and that's it. And I feel like I'm avoiding, I don't know. I'm getting irritable. Let's just put it that way. Irritable moments. This is cool. Let's go back to the app. He said he loves this tune and he's just giving it more love. I wish Jesse was here right now. Maybe he's doing something else. Wish he was here, dude, so I could ask him in person what each track is, what's going on with each track, you know? Yeah, I'm listening to music right off BandLab. Today's Metal Monday. If anybody ever wants, hey man, feature me, just send me a message or tag me in something, go put this on the blog. Fuck yeah, I'll do it. I don't care. Hell yeah. Ask it, you will receive. I always said that before many times on my show, and I'll say it again. Just ask. No problems. No problems here. I'm looking for guys and looking for guys and gals to feature all the time. So whatever people want it, put on the show. If they have a certain track or whatever. But Metal Monday today. So that's what it is. This track is not metal, but the thing is about Metal Monday is it starts with a metal artist and it doesn't have to stay in the metal genre. Because that's the thing about metalheads that a lot of people just fucking don't get. They usually just like music. It's just a genre. They like a lot of kinds. There'll be a lot of metalheads out there that'll be making electronic music, country music, blues, jazz. Did I say metal? Oh wait, metal bands will be making other kinds of music. They are influenced. I'm not gonna necessarily say that because you're a metalhead, you're gonna guaranteed like other genres, but there's a lot of them that do. Sure, there's some metal purists out there, man. There's punk purists, and there's all these purists out there. But the best purists are being a purist to your own creative juices. And if you let those, if you squeeze the juices out, they just taste the way they taste. Okay, they just come out the way they come out. You don't get to dictate what juice you got inside. That's just not how it works. Just squeeze the juice out. Now, what happens with metalheads, they go, that's juice. That's the juice for the metal. That's the metal juice. And all the juice that's for the other stuff, they just save it and use it later. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But what I'm saying is, metal guy will go, that riff is definitely metal. And categorize it. And use it. But the same thing, there's something about this riff here, this easily could be. It could be metal. It could have been turned metal. Everything could be turned metal. You just play it metal. You just make it metal. You just go heavy. You make the sound heavy. It's fucked up. This Metal Monday, there's so much Jason Jacobs that was dropped today. Jesus, Jacob. Jesus, Jason Jacobs. Jesus. Why does this remind me of some guy just slicing fries? I'm slicing your fries. I'm gonna fry them up nice. Do you realize the salt's iodized? Ooh, yummy, 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 dipping them, yummy, 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 dipping them. Fuck. This guy that runs this blog is fucking weird, dude. He's a weirdo. Role-playing game boss fight. Oh. Role-playing? Like you're gonna butter the roll? Role-play? I got you with a roll. Oh, that was a baguette. Come on, man. Hitting somebody with some sour. Dope. Sour dope. Role play. Hey, slide on over here, baguette. Next track, Dolly. Hit. Dolly. I'm gonna guess this is recorded in 2009. One of his old faves, just posting it for the heck of it. I caught something really cool. Something really cool in this posting of Dolly Hit Dolly. The Fall is the name of the track. Well, I saw a cool comment. Somebody said, "Hey, I'm new on here. I'm a newbie. Noob. And I'm having trouble getting a good mix. This sounds amazing. Can you help me?" And there was a simple reply right down below. This is the standard reply you get from metalheads. Shoot me a message, I'll help you anytime. Anytime. Shoot me a message, I'll help you anytime. And that's the same thing here. Shoot me a message, I'll help you anytime. Anytime. You got some questions? I got some answers. Don't like my answers? Ask more questions. Get more answers. Change the way I answer by asking different questions. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about now but dude, I got a book right here. I'm sure if I don't know the answer, it's in this damn book. And I'm resourceful. I'm good at finding data. I could have been a research assistant if I liked doing that work, and I could have been a chemical biologist if I liked doing that work, but no! Guitars were sitting kind of weird. I want to straighten them out, make them look nicer. Why do I hear like strings, the descending strings, like or chorus? Very Avenged Sevenfold if it had that. You know what I'm talking about. This fucking sick track. Get the creative juices going, guys. But there's sometimes I wanted to get back to another part of the subject on the lock. You get that lock. You don't want to grab your instrument. There's something keeping you. Then you start hearing other people's musics, and you start listening to other people's musics right here on the BandLab, and you start comparing yourself, and you start really withdrawn, and it's got your hands all mummified now. You really don't want to grab shit because you're feeling inadequate. You're seeing the other guy got 10 forks in a day. 3 of them have great vocals. And you're like, I feel like a mummy. I don't want to grab my shit. There's always a sense with the competitive people and the people that are always striving for perfection. There's always a sense of comparativeness. I could lock you up a long time. I could have locked me up a long time ago if I had a different dialogue going inside my head. I was lucky I had a pretty wild dialogue that just said, do it, just do it, go for it all the time. But not everybody was so lucky. And some people quit long before I did. Head or Heart. This is the name of the band, H&H Idea. My friend is in a band called The Head and the Heart. High school friend of mine is the bassist in the well-known band, The Head and the Heart. And they've had commercial success and musical success, been played on the radio play, getting gigs, playing on TV shows like Jay Leno, Jimmy Kimmel. What's that other guy? That other Jimmy guy. What that fucking guy is. Jimmy Kimmel, what's the other guy? Whatever. The younger, more energetic Jimmy. Jimmy Stewart. Not that one. And Conan O'Brien and other shows like that. I think Conan was TBS at the time. Just had started on there. Is Conan O'Brien even alive anymore? Is he still got a TV show? It's so sad because he should have been the king. He should be the damn king of late night entertainment. He's damn funnier than both the Jimmys. He's funnier than Jay Leno and the Jimmys. He's funnier than the JJJs. Funnier than Stephen Colbert. Okay, my two favorites. Stephen Colbert. Craig Kilborn. Loved him. Now, I didn't mind Jonathan Stewart, but I think Jonathan Stewart would make a better president. If Jonathan Stewart ran against Trump, maybe he'd be winning. Fuck. Maybe I'd be voting for him. It's interesting, you don't see people like that run, but you always gotta wonder, maybe there's a skeleton deep down in that closet that he doesn't want coming out. We never know. Those are the reasons why people don't run. They're honest people and they don't want their skeletons coming out. And the reason why those scumbags run. The scumbags run. Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon. I love Fallon. So good. Reminds me of that Jack Black movie where he is the a vaporizer with Ben Stiller. And then the fucking flan was in the fucking... They get rich, they had the flan. Never had that. And that's one of those cringe movies that Ben Stiller does through the whole time. You're like, eh. Letterman. Yes, Letterman was awesome. The gap in his... Letterman's still awesome because he's got that Netflix show that's just fucking awesome. Letterman is the shit. Letterman grew the beard out. Letterman knew all about how it was all bullshit, but he kept it in it somehow. I don't get it. He has great musicians that work with him too. That's another thing. A lot of these guys have great musicians that work with them. It's really hard as a musician. How are you gonna say no to a job like that? That's just what I say that. I'm just say, how do you ever say no to a job like that? Okay, I gotta slide down. See, I gotta slide down because this won't play more music until I slide down and find more music on this page. Slide down, slide down, slide down, slide down. And I'll hit play and hit next. There we go. All right. So this guy, he promotes a lot. Kyjun. At Kyjun. That's the artist we're featuring. And he is a promotional master. I've seen him promoting Bill Clinton. I think I've seen him promoting Peem. Metal. His own show. His stuff, his previous works. He's got a cool collection. I think it's like 44 songs or so of some of his best work. You might want to go find it. One of his 5 collections in there.
Can we do a song with Skeletor sings on it? Wow!
I'm not making fun of anyone in specific, but you hear a lot of people out there singing like they're, what's that guy's name? Alan Copenheim or something like that? Alan, what's that guy's? Oh, look it. Alan something. Oppenheimer. Alan Oppenheimer? Did the voice of the Skeletor and many other 80s cartoon characters. They were always like goofy kind of characters. And I swear I hear certain metal vocalists. It was not this guy. It was myself doing it. That gets very Skeletor-like. I just want a whole album actually sung by Skeletor. Woo! Woo! Chances are, this is his old metal band, and there's a lyrical video. Words can't explain how much he misses those days. No, I don't know. Words don't ever capture it. It's a feeling that you can't barely ever capture every time you do the same track. You could do that track. You could practice your whole set 3 times in a 2.5, 3 hour practice day, 4 hour practice day, 6 hour practice day, and you practice your set a few times and you go through it, and you could that same song, you played it 3 times in 3 different times. It could have only gave you those great feels one of the times. What I'm saying is you don't always capture the amazing perfection of a track's capabilities and abilities to be perfected by the musicians that made it and create it in the room, in the moment, every time. But when you do, those things stick with you forever, and you try to get back to those kinds of feelings pretty much like a drug. But it's not like a drug, because it's really hard to see the negatives, because this is just a hobby. This ain't a fucking drug. But there is gear acquisition syndrome, which is probably just as bad as a habit as any other drug spending habit. They call it gas. Gear acquisition syndrome. Oh, they do? And if I read this comment here, Animals as Leaders have a new album coming out, and I looked away for a second, now in excitation, I was like, yes, tomorrow, tonight, in a few months. What the fuck? That could be next year. Damn it. I know, I've been waiting for Animals as Leaders to come out with something new, but I have a deep, distinct feeling it's going to be very soft, and very mathematically convoluted. I'm just getting a scary feeling that they're gonna go down the Tool rabbit hole. And that's not necessarily a bad thing for music. It's just it's a bad thing for rocking out. Okay. I still am more obsessed with the what is it? What album is it? This 2 albums ago. I like it a lot. Yeah, two albums ago. Oh, he's in the new Bill and Ted. Well, that's genius. I gotta catch that. I don't know how I'm gonna watch it, when and where. I've kind of wanted to see it with my buddy Tim Coots. I'm sure he's already seen it though, so. Because of me and Tim are kind of like a Bill and Ted. When we got together, we played together for many years in bands, me and my buddy Tim Coots. And when we were together and doing shit, we were kind of like a Bill and Ted duo. Hard to get us pissed, easy to get us motivated, musical duo. Short-haired, dark-haired guy, and long-haired, blonde-haired guy, so it was a little reversed, but... Someone's whispering to me, someone talking to me, I want to whisper, no other voices, they're talking about that ship's coming on. I'm adding to this. Dreams lead west. And Dreamus lead east. This reminds me a little bit of a CKY feel. Definitely has a very skater feel to it. I don't know why I'm getting that, but definitely a skater video feel here. Yeah, that's sick. Well, you know, I will tell you this much. 2 weeks ago, maybe a little more, 4 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks ago, I just instinctively went up after listening to the second I think it was the second album and the most recent one. A couple of mixes from there. While in the shower, I came out and I looked up, when's the next Animals as Leaders album, and there was no news at that time. So I get it from Kimika. Thank you. This song is very skater punk. If you like it, you can go outside and get your board right. Doesn't matter where, it doesn't matter how you kick and flip and ollie, kick, flip and ollie, kick and flip and ollie, flip and ollie. All right, guys, you're not the only one who's got to go. I'm gonna let this track take us out. Everybody, enjoy the voices. And that was IdiOtBlog 334 featuring Kai John, Jesse Elias. Glad I had a good time talking to y'all. Glad I did it. I'm gonna go do some synth work over an Iceman track. See you later, guys.